Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. It's Charlotte and the home team. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now here's Curry. For three, Ingram. Here's Sarr. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Giddey, following the basket by Stephen Curry. And here's George for three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And here's Miller outside. It's hauled in by George. Pass to Holmgren. Curry with the steal. Now Black. Holmgren with the steal. Oubre for three. They grab their own miss. Curry on the wing. Going inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once Curry commits to the drive, it's over. He just won't make bad decisions.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Oubre outside. Charlotte no good that time either. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And it's good, 2 points.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
Ingram outside. Out to the wing. And Curry has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Charlotte trails by 5. Out left to the wing. Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
It's Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Oubre. And there's Oubre, putting it right back in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Miller with a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And he continues to add to his game. Holmgren's assist numbers are going up.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
And the call will be against Gerald Waltz. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. He's got 12. Pass to Ingram. Here's the three. The Bobcats pull it in. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's Sarr, defended by George. And Sarr throws it down.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Outside Curry for the three. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
It's off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. And here's George for 3. A shot that time, not on target. Pass to Sarr. Now Black. Scoreless thus far. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And we've seen this so many times. A hot start by Curry. And once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do.
Now here's Waltz. Pass to George. Again, the Bobcats score.
And that's why Paul George is such a talented scorer. He can even do it off the catch.
And here's Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the line for him here. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Well, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
Giddey surveying the D. Back to Holmgren. And Charlotte turns it over again. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Miller outside. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Zorn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And Tim, watching Alex Czar, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
Down low, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And that is when Holmgren is at his best, when he plays with force.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside, George shoots over Black. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Holmgren the screen. George way outside. Curry with the steal. Puts up a deep three. And Holmgren pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Curry with a wide open look. Another miss by Curry.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Giddey. They need this. Holmgren can't hit. Outside Curry. Takes it inside. Good on the shot. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Pass to George. Fires the three. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Oubre for three.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Giddey. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with it,
Oh, but he got it! What a shot!
You gotta be kidding me!
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
For Charlotte, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Here's Curry. Count it. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that. That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And rolling back the clock. Nice work by Paul George.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Holmgren. On the wing, Wallace. Outside, George. And the Bobcats, another three.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Back to Curry. For three. The putback. Swinging. And he banks in the layup.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
And the basket by Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Holmgren with the steal. The shot by George, no good. Fires from way outside. The shot by Curry, no good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And it's Wallace slamming it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch and shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Outside Curry. They set the screen. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 40 points.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
To the middle. Holmgren can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside for George. Drills it from outside. George has got 13 points in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Giddey, no good.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
It's good from long range. Ingram's got 16.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Screen by Oubre. Launches a 3. Up again. Out to Wallace. From deep. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
77.
Delivering the blowout.
55.
And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here is Curry. Floats one. It's hauled in by George. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time. And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
What an explosive move. Ingram flying to the rim.
14 fouls. NBA. First personal foul. First team.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Charlotte. Gerald Wallace. 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Matt Desar, outside for Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 45 points.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bobcats. 19-point game.
Second team foul.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Pass to Song. And it's off from three-point range. Giddey with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. It's George on the wing. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Sarr, the response triple, answers back.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
George fires. And good. From way outside, it's in.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer. And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now. And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Curry, that's good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your
team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
And stolen by Song.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
From deep, George drains the three-pointer. George has got 32 points.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 55.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's Curry from deep three-point territory. The rebound by Paul George. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots the three. Toppin pulls it in. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Defending Curry, you just never know when he's going to pull up off the dribble. He keeps you guessing.
Misses from close range. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate